Good morning, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. And this is a strange video because, I'm in my car and it's dark outside and we are going to do a coffee talk. And this just occurred to me. I drove my son down to the bus stop, which I haven't done that for a very long time because he has started back to school. Started driving. He got his driver's license and it's really amazing. But as you can see, I have been crying. And I know this is embarrassing to go on YouTube with a swollen face. But I've got coffee. So it's all okay. But no, seriously, guys. And I've got the light on in my car. It's pitch dark outside. But I just had this, epiphany, okay? And this is to all the ex-vegans and it came to me and I was just like, I have to share this. This is something I have to share right now. Because, let me turn the radio off. Hold on. I don't want to turn it off, but I have to. Because, I was thinking of how I had to leave my old church, which is basically a church that is, my heart is there. I'm emotional. I'm sorry. I hate it when I get like this. It's Wednesday, and I don't know. I just feel like God has been moving in my life with the OMAD diet. This is the third day. And it's just really spiritual for me because my body starts doing all of these amazing things and it's just it's so cleansing and I'm so thankful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be so emotional. Good God. Can we say menopause? No, I'm not in menopause yet, but can we say it's approaching? Oh my gosh, or PMS or something. Or maybe I'm not ovulating this month. I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure there's women out there that can relate to this. And if you're a guy, just look over it. I know it's just one of those things. But anyway, okay, so because this is important and I want people to hear this, but I went to this church that I've been going to for years. We have a really contemporary service. I raised my kids there. I got baptized there when I was 20 some years old with my first child. That was my God moment. It changed my whole life. And it's a real contemporary service where they play the guitar, they play the drums, they've got a band, it's really cool. A really cool service. They rock out to Jesus. And I've just recently, we've lived in this area for a while, and it's a long way to my church. It's about a 30-minute drive, which, that's not that far, but it is when there's a church right around the corner that's 5 minutes away. It's a big difference. And my son wanted to start going to this church because his girlfriend goes there. And I was like, okay, I'm in the dark. This is weird. I'm in the dark. It's the dark is surrounding me. But, so I was we started going to that church and oh my gosh, we liked it. It was very small, very, conservative. It's a Methodist church, so they play the organ. It's like the Episcopal church that I went to for 8 years when I first got married. And I quit going there to go back to my other church with the drums and stuff because I was just oh, this sucks. But, so I went back to, so we've been going there for 6 months. and we've gotten involved. We like, we're really making friends with all the people there, and we're really into it and everything, and we love everybody there, and it's really a good, we're dealing. My son likes it. So, I mean, I'm really kind of letting him lead because he is, it's important for your kids to go to church. Like, if he wants to go to church there and I don't have to drag him, like, I'm going to be like, yeah, we're going to church there, whatever it takes to get him out, to church. He's 16. I mean, I know from my own experience when I was younger, if I had been in church, I wouldn't have got into a lot of things that I got into. I mean, let's be real. I know I'm sitting here cleaning out my ears because they're itching. Sorry. I think it's all the detoxing from OMAD, but anyway. So, but that's another video. I've got a really cool video coming up, but this is just a tidbit coffee talk about veganism, and I've really had a hard time letting veganism go. And that was what this message is about, because I went to Christ Fellowship, my other church, like this past weekend, and it was just like, my heart is there. That is where my heart is, and I want to go to that church, but I'm going to this other church that my heart is there as well, but it's not like where I want to go to the other church. Like, I'd rather go there, but sometimes, we don't always get what we want in life. That's just the way it is, and that's the way it's been with the veganism for me, because I wanted to be a vegan so bad. Like, I really did, and that's where my heart is, not killing animals and eating them. And yeah, I mean, you could be a vegetarian and do eggs and milk and fish, which I could go down that road if I wanted to, but I've just noticed that with the meat, eating the meat, it really seems to help with my inflammation. To get some more solid food that's a little, more condensed and easier to digest. I mean, that's just the way it's been. That's what is happening. And I do believe you can eat cruelty-free. You can eat grass-fed. You can eat wild game. I mean, it's not like, you have to participate with the crazy farm industry that's going on. And, we do the best we can do to survive. I mean, let's be real. I don't believe like going out here and killing people and eating them. It's not like I'm a cannibal. I mean, the Bible clearly says, God himself said it is okay to eat meat. It's not like, we're going to hell for this or anything. And that being said, back to the subject of my heart is with the veganism, but my stomach is not. The inflammation that is not where I need to be. And ever since I became a vegan, trying to eat the large quantities of food, it caused me to have chronic inflammation. I mean, I had chronic inflammation, and it's ridiculous. But and now that I've been on the OMAD diet, I just feel so much better getting all of that junk out of my body and, eating smaller foods. So I feel like the OMAD is really cleansing my body after, all of the abuse that I took to try to save animals. I mean, that doesn't even make sense, okay? I'm sorry, but I don't believe in going out here and stuffing yourself full of meat, for God's sake, to where you can't breathe. You know, that's not what I'm saying. Or shoving yourself full of food. And my son even said, he's 16 years old, and he was like, Mom, it's not the meat. It's not the eggs. It's not, you know, this. He was like, you've got an overeating problem. And I do, because of trying to eat a vegan diet. Like, literally, you really, in order to get all of your food requirements in, you have to eat food all day long. Huge meals. Guys, unless you go raw vegan. Now, I believe you can do raw vegan and, you know, soak your nuts, do the dehydrator, juice. I mean, but it's hard work. And not everybody's lifestyle can accommodate that, especially when you know, it's a lot of work and preparation. And, you know, there again, you're sacrificing your life, you know, all in the name of, you know, saving the animals. And I don't know, I'm really torn. It's hard. Like, I'm struggling with this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is really hard. After trying so hard to be a vegan for, you know, the last 5 years, it's been 4.5, 5 years. I tried so hard. And I think that's the hardest part of it. That's the hardest part, is trying so hard and not wanting to give up, because it's like an investment. The more you invest in something, the more you want to receive that goal, of course. I mean, that's human nature. And that's where I was. You know, I really wanted to get the gold medal of veganism, but it did not work. So, that being said, I'm going to go on this note, but I just wanted to say, you know, my heart is with veganism, but my stomach is not. So, I hope this video might actually help somebody out there that's struggling with this. You know, it's pretty serious, guys, that I suffered from prolapse organs. And, you know, was it because I was trying to eat all this food and running for a 5K that my muscles deteriorated and gave away from nutritional deficiencies? Who knows? But I sure don't want other people to go down the same road that I've been down. And I really hope that I might be able to reach out to somebody who is struggling with the same issues, that you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay, you know, stuck in that. You know, there is an alternative, and you're not going to go to hell for it. And so just do your research, and I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions, please like, subscribe, share. If you have any stories that you would like to tell that are similar, you know, people with channels that are dealing with this issue too, please leave us, you know, if you have any questions. So I hope this video helped you out, and I will see you in the next video.